am Enos Mohammed Baba, the redneck Muslim, and you are watching BTS on the road. Woohoo!
Hi, Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road, and I'm using some strategy to fight the cold. I'm hoping that you're staying warm wherever you're at. I'm in South Carolina. It's pretty chilly right now, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head further south. I'm heading to Jacksonville, Florida. That's right, I'll be headlining Latitude 360 with my good buddy Lane Healy, who you've seen in this series in Indianapolis and Pittsburgh. So now it's time to head south for the winter on BTS on the road. Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road. Little quick pit stop here in Fernandina Beach, Florida, Amelia Island, Yulee area, where my friends live, and I want to just say thank you to them for putting me up and feed me on my way to Jacksonville, which is only about a 30-minute drive now. Also, I want to thank Pinch a Penny. That's right, Pinch a Penny here in Yulee is sponsoring this episode of BTS on the road. All your pool needs can be met at Pinch a Penny. Check them out. They're by the Walmart on A1A in Yulee, Florida. Brian T. Shirley, BTS on the road. So what did you say about Pinch a Penny, Scott?
Pinch a Penny is the perfect place to pimp your pool.
Just me, and I can tell you're half asleep. My watch says 2:45. Been on the road so long, and it kills me when I'm gone. I'm trying to make it home to you, and I see your smile when I close my eyes. I'm so lucky you're in my life. When you're in bed at night and you hold your pillow tight, just think of me and I'll be there, kissing you a million times, getting lost in your eyes. Forever ain't long enough. Dream sweet dreams of us.
I don't have one that zooms right for the size of the room.
That's what I call it. And
see, we're gonna have to get the left side for me because I can't grow this part of my beard on the right side. So if we can just get the good side, that'd be legit. It just doesn't connect right there. There's just a hole.
I am trying to lose weight as well. I've actually lost 25 pounds. So thank you. Thank you. And for some of you who've lost weight, you probably know this. When you lose weight, your body changes, and you don't know how it's going to change. For me, 2 ribs have emerged from the abyss. The others are hiding, but Nicki and Minaj look good. People are starting to notice.
I get that a lot. Like I look really young. I've always looked super, super young. Like I don't help myself now because I drive a Volvo station wagon. And like when I drive around town, it just looks like I'm about to drop myself off at soccer practice.
You got the hot potato, you're the right tomato. Baby, you've got the bug. You feel the kind of gooey, a little.
It's Professor Grabantron, man, and you're watching BTS on the road.
BTS on the road, little pit stop between shows. Last night, Latitude 360 2 shows that were just fantastic. Got 2 more tonight. Supposedly they're sold out. But right now, here I am at American Hearts Radio / Harmony Bookings home office. That's Mike Aloya, Bruce Shepard right in there, and they're airing some of their shows right now on the 24/7 web TV network, which you can see the BTS On the Road series on. But right now, let's go check it out.
Hey dude, you forgot the pizza. Okay. The hookers, man. Where are the hookers? No hookers.
Mike.
Brian T. Shirley showing up in the studio in the dark. I don't know if you can see him clearly.
Here we go, Mike and Bruce at ground zero.
What's up, brother, man?
Not much. Here's the green screen.
There he is, casing the house with the camera.
Got Chris Massey going on in the background.
Yep.
That's where Professor Gravitron and all the magic works over there in the green room.
As soon as I'm thinking I'm over you, my heart's believing, no, we're not through. I've tried everything, but I can't erase your
Hi, this is Mike Aloya with BTS On the Road, and we're here on the west side of Jacksonville, off Lakeshore Drive. That's Jacksonville, Florida. This is where it all began. This is where Lynyrd Skynyrd grew up. This is where the Van Zant boys grew up and had fun and wrote their music. And right here is the original Lynyrd Skynyrd band house, the band room. And that's where a lot of the magic happened years and years ago. Right here, this house was built. This was the main house, the main portion of it, built by Lacy Van Zant, the father of Southern rock and roll. And eventually over the years, Lacy built on and built different parts and made little apartments out of it. And this is a little piece of rock and roll history, man. Here we are at the other end of the childhood Van Zant home, and we can still see the old poles here where Lacy Van Zant had built the privacy fence like we have over there. And what had happened was, after Ronnie Van Zant had passed away in the plane crash, a lot of people used to come from all over the place and park in the yard and party real heavy late at night, all hours of the night. So Lacy had to build a big privacy fence. Well, you know, years later, this old chain link fence has been put in. But this is where it all began, man. This is where Lacy Van Zant, the father of Southern rock, gave Ronnie the keys of the pickup truck and said, "Get your ass out here and go let the world hear your music." Also, Mr. Gene Odom, he was Ronnie Van Zant's best friend. He actually brings people on tours out here from all around the world to see this house. This ditch right here may look like an ordinary ditch, but it's not. It's a part of rock and roll history. Gene Odom told me that that song Curtis Lowe, part of that was written about him. And he used to come out on this ditch and collect soda bottles to get himself some dough. And Ronnie would meet him right over there by the fence. We also run Gene Odom's Old School web television show on American Hearts Radio. And Gene shares a lot of those old stories with him growing up with Ronnie and Alan Collins and all those boys. In fact, we're going to take you right up the road here at the school where they used to play baseball. Well, here we are. This is where those boys used to have fun and play baseball as kids, and where they had to deal with their coach, Lynyrd Skynyrd. This is it, baby. This is where the free bird was born.
30-somethings here tonight, listen up. 40 is great, so congratulations, Mike. Because at 40, you've realized what's important and what's not important, and you stop wasting time doing trivial things. For instance, I've stopped using my turn signal when I drive. No one needs to know where I'm going. That's my business. I'm a grown-ass woman now.
I feel pretty good, you guys. I stopped watching internet porn. That's right. That's right, I'm all caught up. So, it took me a while, but I made it. Just a little bit about me. I was circumcised as a kid. I mean, I guess I still am now, you know, but I'm kind of bummed out about it. Because I was reading online, and it said that circumcised penises are a half an inch shorter than uncircumcised penises on average. I don't know if that's true or not. Alright, but that kind of pissed me off. Because I would like to know how many times I was circumcised. Because I feel like it was one too many times. I don't know.
And some of my friends are like, Lane, why'd you just go to the gym and get big? Alright, asshole. Like, I don't like go to the gym when I'm this size. I feel very self-conscious. Because I'm benching and like bicep curling like Lincoln logs. And there's some Eastern European broad next to me putting up a horse, and I'm just like, oh man, I feel bad about myself. And it's unfair because like women, you guys have that gym curves you can go to where you can work out and there, like, you don't have to feel self-conscious. But there's no gym like that for guys. And that's why I'm inventing one. I'm gonna call it Twigs. Caters exclusively to teeny men. Like all the weights are made out of balsa wood, so you're not putting up a lot of weight, but it looks awesome. Like it looks like you're putting up a ton.
So this is called A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Club. The name of the book. This is called My Perfect Hell. True story that happened 10 years ago in a little town called Forsyth, Georgia. Are right there where that table is. That's the closest people. 2 rows. One row was full of drunk cops. One row was full of drunk 911 operators. Right? Not a good night for crime victims or comedians at Forsyth, Georgia. So I go in there to talk to my liaison. It's the mayor, fire chief, bartender. Same guy. Right. He was the MC. Right? So I give him my intro. You see how Kelly got up here? Did a damn good job. Not only brought everybody up, but made you folks laugh. Make some noise for her. Kelly Spillman. She did a good job. This guy goes up, doesn't even get on stage, grabs the microphone out of the light, pulls it in the darkness, and goes, you guys ready? Here he is, Brian Shipley. That was it. My name's not Brian Shipley. Brian T. Shirley. But I didn't correct him, because I looked at the situation and I thought, you know, I might want to be fucking Brian Shipley after this show. But I said, fuck it. My belief is that when you get on that stage, you've got an audience, you're getting paid, do the best damn job you can do for that audience. You're a professional. That was stupid for me to think that night. I should have tried to make the dance floor laugh. Because they were getting pissed. Because I was interrupting their drunken conversations. Yeah. I heard every insult you could hear. You suck, say something funny, everything. But the problem is they were all yelling out at me at the same time. You see me, I don't have any fear. I don't mind talking to you folks, especially when they're cool like you. When they're dickheads, I'll go that way too. But I can't do it when there's 13 of them yelling at me at once. I said, look, you want to yell at me? That's fine, but you can't do it all at once. You want to yell at me? And I pointed at a spot on the dance floor. Come stand right there and yell at me. Those fucking idiots came and stood back. You suck. Yeah. Needless to say, by the end of the show, my heart was in my throat. I was stressed. Here's something, and you know this, Trish. I suffer from anxiety disorder, panic attacks, right? And I don't know if anybody, there's got to be somebody, the crowd's too big for there not to be somebody else too. Here's what it is, back me up. What it is when you get in a stressful situation, your body manifests itself in symptoms. Mine was always, I thought I was having a heart attack, right? I thought I got stressed. I mean, I'm serious. Before this incident in Forsyth, I got so stressed, had such a panic attack, I called 911, had them deliver my ass to the hospital, did the EKG, stress test, blood work, the whole thing. I spent $2,000 to find out that I was just a little fucking nervous. That sucks. That was what was going on that night. I was having a panic attack. I wanted to call 911, but I couldn't. They were drunk at the bar. So you know what I did? Called my dad. Because your family knows what you go through. Called the old man. I said, hey, Dad, here's what's going on. He knew what was going on. He said, son, here's what I want you to do. I want you to call the front desk and see what time the sun comes up tomorrow. Kind of weird, right? But you know what the secret of getting out of those panic attacks is? Getting it off your mind. Exactly. So that lifted the pressure just a little bit. I said, why am I doing that? He says, you call that front desk and see what time the sun comes up tomorrow so you get a wake-up call 30 minutes before the sun comes up tomorrow. A little weird again, right? Lifted me even more. I said, why am I doing all this? He says, you want a wake-up call 30 minutes before the sun comes up tomorrow so you don't have to see another damn redneck before you leave Forsyth, Georgia. Here's to my dad saving me $2,000. Anybody think pot should be legal? Let me digress and then I'll go back to your story. In a couple states it is. I guess in your head it is. It's not legal? Oh shit. Better read that. I'd rather ride in a car with somebody who was stoned than drunk any day of the week. Yep. You're going 8, 9 miles an hour. What the hell's gonna happen? That'd be a hell of a wreck, though, wouldn't it? Hey, I think we hit somebody, man. Oh, yeah, we did. Here comes the airbag.
Don't really hit her.
So you don't know you're stoned until you do something stupid. Pot's different than alcohol. When you drink it, at some point you know you're drunk. Pot's a lot different. You smoke a big blunt, joint, hog leg, whatever you want to call it. Some people don't. Hog leg. Big old Georgia joint right there. Let's say this. You smoke a fatty at your house, right? Think to yourself, boy, that's some weak shit right there. I don't feel nothing. Then you walk in the sliding glass door. I'm fucked up.
Brian T. Shirley back in Charleston, South Carolina to wrap up this episode of BTS on the Road. This was one of those gigs where you wish it could happen every week. It was just amazing. 4 shows, all of them almost sold out. My friend Trish, who I've known over 20 years, brought 20 people to one of the shows. She saw me when I first started doing comedy, and it was just fantastic to have her there because I had a packed, sold out show in a great club. and it's just one of those moments you'll always remember all your life. Also want to thank the great staff at Latitude 360 and Bonkers for booking me there. American Hearts Radio, thank you to Michael Loya and Bruce Shepard for taking me into y'all's studio and letting me see the behind the scenes stuff. BTS on the road next in Charleston, right here, right around from my house, place called Miss Rose's. I'll be there with Moe Conway and Drew Howard, producer of the BTS radio show and who you've seen in a couple of these BTS on the road. It's going to be different, I promise you. And hey, Mike Aloya taking me to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees for 2006, their childhood home, Lynyrd Skynyrd, and you saw the footage of the Van Zant childhood home. Amazing. Anyway, thanks to you folks for tuning in and watching this web series. In 2015, we'll see how far we can take BTS on the road.
Before was a sheriff downtown.